In terms of
just like comparing.
yeah, I feel you. You
Like,
cannot compare the two, but
you can't.
I'm telling you this, like waiting Premier League and everybody don't record. According to rating, performances for matches, everything, Bruno Fernandes is not the best player for the Premier League now.
No problem.
Second to Haaland.
No problem.
Then I think Rice.
Yeah, now let me ask you a question. When Kevin De Bruyne was in the league, was Bruno ever the best midfielder?
No.
Yes. No, he wasn't.
There was this particular season. He created more and he scored more than Kevin De Bruyne.
Nobody will ever rate him.
Yeah, they were not talking about him because Manchester City's success was like overwhelming that time.
Nobody will ever rate him ahead of Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Now Kevin De Bruyne
is a better player than Bruno.
Now Kevin De Bruyne is out of the league, meaning all eyes are on Bruno. Meaning Kevin De Bruyne had to leave for Bruno to actually sit down on that.
No.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Softball Media.
Welcome to another episode of Talk Football Monday, where we give you some hot gist that have happened during the week or the weekend of the past week. So many conversations since Bruno the hot. My fans just they drop out for places. These past few days now, Ozil side they carry and go. Let me just ask you this question: who do you think is better between these two midfielders?
You know I'm going to be biased because I'm a Manchester United fan, but I don't know. I've seen a comparison of Bruno Fernandes and Fabregas before. If they can compare Bruno Fernandes and Fabregas, don't you think they can compare Bruno Fernandes and Ozil? Is Ozil a better player than Fabregas?
Is Ozil a better player than Fabregas?
It's hard to know. To be honest, I'm not going to say he's better because it's just like saying it's just like comparing a DM and a CM. Because Fabregas I watched him more as a DM than a CM.
He plays CM.
He plays CM, but me, I know him more as a DM than a CM. So I don't really know if
Fabregas was he a DM?
Even AM too safe.
CM, AM and Force 9, I ain't played that.
In World Cup, he played DM. And that's why I know him as that DM. He knows how to pass very well. He's a great passer.
If you are good like that and you are that versatile, don't you think? I don't think Ozil is as versatile as him.
Ozil is not versatile, but in his position, we all know, bro.
You think Ozil is a better 10 than Bruno Fernandes?
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, in terms of creativity,
yes, I think. Yes,
everything.
Yes, I feel it is.
Why?
Because when you watch Ozil, it's not like watching Kevin De Bruyne, but there's a small
resemblance.
Similarity.
Is Kevin De Bruyne better than Ozil?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne is better than Ozil. But some people will say Kevin De Bruyne is not better than Ozil. But me personally, I feel Kevin De Bruyne is better than Ozil because I've watched
I don't think anybody
montage. No, there are some Arsenal fans that feel Ozil is a better playmaker than
Ozil was not even the Ozil in Arsenal.
Exactly, but there are some people, you know that goal he scored in the Champions League.
That goal,
watching some people
like that. That's how I'm coming to like between Ozil. Let's come back to the Bruno Fernandes argument now. Between Ozil and Bruno Fernandes, who has more iconic moments? Like more games that you remember and say that yes, in this important game,
Bruno is a better player because I don't think Ozil was ever the best player at the club. Yeah, he wasn't. Like he was never the main, like the only hope of.
Now the question now is
a goal or assist. If you look at Bruno now, in a team like Manchester United that finished 15th last season, you still get like 19 goals, 19 assists that season for a midfielder. You don't even need to be in a good team to do your thing. So now what made me rate Bruno? I just rate Bruno a lot because of the consistency, even being in a bad side. See they do it things.
In Manchester United, to me, the best player has been Bruno for a while.
Yeah.
And I feel that's why he has been progressing because he's the best player in the club.
Yeah.
But when you look at Ozil, if you put Bruno in a club like Barcelona, he will not be the best player, but he will play the football of his life. He can even play better than the way he's playing now in Man U, but he will not still be the best player. I feel maybe that's what's happening in Arsenal because you have Alexis Sanchez there, Ronnie Riot, which I don't really know who he plays with, but Alexis Sanchez was there, Giroud was there. Yeah. You know, people that actually score goals.
Giroud is not a main character.
I don't think.
What I mean,
Alexis Sanchez is a main character.
What I mean,
I don't think.
This is what I mean. In terms of being a number 9, Giroud played with Ozil. We all know how good Giroud is when he wants to score. He's a very clinical 9. We all know that. Forget it's slow. Giroud's very clinical. Then you also have Alexis Sanchez at the right-hand side. also a very clinical winger that can play strike. You see how other goal scorers in Arsenal at that time. They have Ozil. His main aim there was just the playmaking type of thing. But Bruno in Man U is a playmaker, he's a goal scorer, like everything is on him. You will not just look at the fact that, okay, because everything is on Bruno, that's why Bruno is not a better player.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
Ozil is in a more...
Let me ask you a question. First of all, you too. Listen to this. Has Ozil ever been the best player in the league that he's playing in?
In the
At that
league.
moment, yeah. Has he ever been the best player in that league?
No.
Do you know that Bruno Fernandes is the best player in Premier League?
Because of
according
the-
to FOBMOB and SofaScore.
Bruno Fernandes is the
Rating.
best midfielder in the league.
Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the league now.
Okay, I want to talk about midfield because I will not rate him over Haaland because they do two different jobs.
Salah never to perform the last 5 games. But
they took-
he scored.
They do,
Last month,
you won't say Bruno is better than Haaland, and you won't say Haaland is better than Bruno.
Bro, it's the
Because they
rating
play
now.
two
Like,
different positions.
No, but so far this season, who do you think has been a better player for their team so far this season?
in the league, no, like, he even leave better player. Like,
I just
it's
feel
just
you can't
in terms
compare two
of-
people in that do two different jobs.
in terms of,
Just like comparing
yeah,
Iniesta
I feel you. You
Suarez.
cannot compare the two, but
You can't.
I'm telling you this, like, waiting Premier League and everybody don't record. According to rating, performances for matches, everything, Bruno Fernandes is not the best player for the Premier League now.
No problem.
Second to Haaland.
No problem.
Then I think
Yeah,
Rice.
now let me ask you a question. When Kevin De Bruyne was in the league, was Bruno ever the best midfielder?
No.
Yes,
No, he wasn't.
there was this particular season.
No.
He created more and he scored more than Kevin De Bruyne.
Nobody will ever rate him.
Yeah, they were not talking about him because Manchester City's success was like overwhelming that time.
Nobody will ever rate him ahead of Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Now Kevin De
De
Bruyne,
Bruyne is
out
a
of the
better
league.
player than Bruno.
Now Kevin De Bruyne is out of the league, meaning all eyes are on Bruno. Meaning Kevin De Bruyne had to leave for Bruno to actually sit down on
Bruno
that
was
throne.
Bruno was signing
You don't
when
get-
Kevin
you
De
don't
Bruyne
get-
was there.
You don't get Bruno has
player of the season.
Bruno has been very good even when De Bruyne was there. But nobody will ever rate him ahead of De Bruyne.
I'm not telling you he's better
wait.
than De Bruyne now.
See what I mean. When you hear talks like Bruno is a very great midfielder, so somebody will just show you and say De Bruyne is there. Or if you say Bruno is the best in the league, somebody will just tell you, but you know De Bruyne is still there. But now that De Bruyne is no longer in the league, Bruno now is the best midfielder. So there's nobody there to compete with him. But when Ozil was in the league, Bruno was there. Kevin De Bruyne was there.
Palmer not did there. Odegaard not did there. All those guys know you players since. They were players for Fitz. All those players were players that they were easy to compare.
You can't compare any of them to Bruno. You can't compare any of them
De
to
Bruyne was there.
You can't compare
They were saying
any
Odegaard is better than
of them
Bruno.
to
They were saying
Bruno.
They compared Odegaard to De Bruyne at
You
some point.
can't
That's not
compare.
fair.
So, like,
just normal talk.
Now you just fit
Me
in
and you
no
know
competition. They did.
See, there's
That's why Bruno just
in
did
terms of that number
outstanding.
9, in terms of that number 10 as a midfielder, there is no player better than Bruno.
Because it's
The
outstanding
difference
now.
between number 1 and number 2, the difference between Bruno and any other midfielder in the league right now is massive. And you know who is in number 2, number 10.
I even know, sir.
Exactly. Only Bruno. So Bruno right now is like the hottest midfielder in the league right now. That's why people think he's better than Ozil.
I get the point you're trying to make that, okay, when De Bruyne was there, even if Bruno was doing good,
Exactly.
some people would just pick
Bruno
some of those
was-
shine to
Thank
I
you.
understand what you're saying. I
So
understand your point.
everybody is noticing Bruno now.
Now,
So
just
when
because
Ozil
there
was
is nobody
playing
to
When Ozil was playing, now you have people focus more on Liverpool, Man City.
So
They were
it's-
hot that period. when Ozil was-
Who gonna be the midfielder now with the Liverpool and Man City now? We make Ozil official. Who they get Jordan in that?
It's not even about
It's not about
for
the
me, it's
player.
not about
It's not about the player.
for
It's
me,
about the success
for
of
me,
the
let
team
me
at
just say something.
point.
For me, it's not even about the players as at then. It's what you're doing as a player. You know, sometimes why do we notice players from small clubs? It's because of what they did, outstanding things they did. You understand? It doesn't matter the team you are. If you're a player that is going to shine, everybody will just know. Olise came from Crystal Palace.
To Bayern.
You understand? And so many other players like that if we start mentioning here, we'll go take for here. So, sure you get. I feel like Ozil is a very brilliant player. He had most of his best days at Real Madrid. But probably he enjoyed Arsenal more because of the freedom of play. The style just suits Ozil. I feel if Ozil had played for a team like Barcelona then, that Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets midfield, bro, the guy for shine away because that's his style of play. Very stylish too. But I won't say it's because of players that made Ozil not to shine. What I'm trying to say is Ozil was never the outright best player of his teams.
Yeah, like,
If you really look at it,
it was very good, but I don't even think it was.
I don't even think you will mention there was Toni Kroos then. Toni Kroos there. Even Kedira was a beast in that World Cup.
No, for Madrid now they talk about. Arsenal not getting that better.
No, he tried in Madrid before he left.
Ramsey and Wilshere they get you.
He tried in Madrid before he left.
No, he played, but like, he was not
But
the best
he played-
midfielder in Real Madrid. Talk of being the best player.
You can't be
In
the best player.
Arsenal.
You can't be the best midfielder in Real Madrid when you have all the Toni Kroos and the rest there.
Do you think if Bruno walks into that Real Madrid right now, it won't be the best midfielder?
Right now,
He's not better than everybody in Madrid midfield.
Madrid doesn't have a solid midfield right now. If Bruno should go,
Are you serious?
If Bruno should go, he will be the best midfielder in
They are not informed doesn't mean they
But
don't have solid.
come on
midfield.
now, you just called Cruz and Modric during Ozil's time. Now you're calling Bellingham and Chouameni right now.
I'm not saying it's from
Bellingham has not
Bellingham
impressed you enough to become that kind of player.
Me and you know, Bruno clears Bellingham.
Yes.
You know what?
But what, are you telling me that you're not rating Bellingham?
I'm rating Bellingham, but Bruno is
He's
better
not
than
a
Bellingham.
world-class midfielder.
You are not
Bruno is
understanding.
not. I want to understand.
See, what you said just now was the fact that Ozil was not the best because you have all the Toni Kroos, Oga midfield in his day. In Real Madrid now, who is there? Who you call Oga midfield in Real Madrid right now?
You know, during that time, Seth, I don't think Ozil Cruz as maybe he's a very,
Cruz was
very
a 10.
good.
He played 10
He's
in
a
that
very,
World
very
Cup.
good midfielder, but
He
not
played
to this
10.
standard we know him as now. Sure you get. So even Cruz never even.
He's sharp.
I don't say he's not sharp, but this status we know him for now is not the same now.
True.
From that time till now, he has probably won like 4 Champions Leagues because the Ronaldo still did that. Not be 2014 when they win that World Cup that time. So Cruz was not even at this level there.
Jesse Rodriguez.
Jesse Rodriguez there. If this matter will continue to the talk, I'm go sleep here because everybody get points. But I feel personally, just because of some people like to like diminish. Wait, let me just, okay, say something. What do you want to say?
This talk after Ozil, I'm confident he will enter Iniesta. And when he enters Iniesta,
He not the enter.
when he enters Iniesta, that's when I will know.
No, that's not for now. Let's just pipe low, please. Manchester United fans. Let's pipe low. Let's pipe low. What I'm trying to say is the reason why I feel personally that I won't say I would prefer any of them that enters my team as a coach. I would like because they are two na beasts on their day. But I just feel like Bruno edges Ozil for me just because of more iconic moments. I'm not talking about the trophy. A match that is meant to be remembered. Like, you get some kind of match where we say Bruno go perform. You can't just forget. And there are things Bruno have done, like being the top scorer and the top assist leader for a competition in a season. Bro, that's mind-blowing for me. You score past all the striker, assist past all the midfielders. There are some things that Bruno have done.
Assist record now.
There are things.
Not win. Now player we
Is the kind of player that the world agreed is a world class without having very important trophies. Like it gets things where Bruno don't do. It's just too iconic, just to diminish him because of Manchester United form. Like Bruno has done a lot of iconic things. Like if you start to mention what Bruno don't do,
enough match.
like
You don't watch him for every say. You know, see that go where assist on your own. Like you just do him. Speaking against Bournemouth, he get many matches where we say he turn up.
Even Ozil don't get moments like that, but I'm just saying that Bruno has done some more iconic things to Ozil. Any of them in a match,
You know
Bruno they get.
iconic things about Bruno.
No, I watched Ozil. I watched Ozil. I knew the things that most of the things
There was a time when I said Ozil was better than Kevin De Bruyne in terms of creativity in the league.
But Kevin De Bruyne, he outplayed that at the
You can
end.
say whatever you can choose Ozil, you can choose Bruno Fernandes. But to me, I feel like they're comparable. I
feel like they're comparable too. Moving on to the next, we don't dwell on that matter. So the points never even finish for us. We can also say gifts to the para for yeah. Gifts to the para. But both of them, kudos to both of them.
Like, as you just come, since when you come, they come. Like, not get time to say not do any sharp thing. Every season they do it.
Okay, moving on to the next stage. So many talks they come out. I hear the year talks left and right. Say this one another player comparison. Like, if you look at Lamine Yamal as a player,
I'm sad.
and you
I
look
am
at
sad.
Cole Palmer as a player, as football fans, who do you think is a better creator? Who do you think is a better creator as football
Lamine
fans? Let me hear
Yamal
your
is
point.
the best player in the world.
Yeah, you see all these things, It just depends, last. In terms of creativity, I don't know. Like, now I say it just depends. That two sabi create. Yamal sabi create. You know, 50 party, Yamal sabi create. He get many assists. He get chances, Trivela assists, pass everything. Ferran go dey miss. Get many chances created. Palmer never play but since based on injury and all these kind of things, but Palmer they create too. I don't know, it just depend on me. But for me, if I so choose the better player, not say better creator, I'll just say Coco Palmer because of the things we don't do and the league way they play too.
Okay. I know say Baga fan.
You already know, man.
Okay, just tell us why you think Lamine Yamal is a better creator.
Because I've watched a lot of Barcelona since Lamine Yamal came to know that Lamine Yamal is a very good playmaker. Like when he talks about playmaking, the worst part is Lamine Yamal doesn't even play 10. It is now that Flick is trying him out to that number 10 position. Lamine Yamal creates from that right wing position. He has a lot of assists to his name. He has a lot of chances created to his name as well. Like Lamine Yamal, his ability to find you. Look at that match against Bayern Munich. That diagonal pass he gave Rafinha. Look at all these Trivelas. Look at all the link-up play he has been playing. Lamine Yamal is the type of player that forces you to play with him. Look at Koundé. Every time on that right wing, he's always bringing Koundé to the front and say, see, play with me. Once the ball is with him, Trivela, finesse, anything. He even has more assists than Kupama the last time I checked. Lamine Yamal, when he talks about playmaking, I will edge him over Kupama. But when it comes to goal scoring, I will say Kupama. But playmaking, for what I've seen him do in the Barcelona jersey, like, if all the chances Lamine Yamal has created were to be converted, bro, Ferran Torres would have been the highest goal scorer in La Liga right now. And Lewandowski would have been third or so. Rafinha will be there too.
They are both very good creators.
They are both very good creators, but I have watched... just creating. I've watched Lamine Yamal more, and I know that, on his day, now he can create like more than 5 chances in a game.
Okay, let me quickly ask both of you these questions. Lamine Yamal. Palmer, Lamine Yamal. Creativity.
Yes. Lamine Yamal. It's part of creating.
I think Palmer got 2 assists in Conference League final, and he did it out of nothing. I'll say Palmer. Because Palmer did one for big games too. Palmer has never not turned up in a final. Got 2 goals against that one says the Palmer scored for that final too. You see the Palmer, like all the big games, they always did there.
Okay, let me quickly ask this. Who have had more important moments in a game?
Take Palmer. I think Yamal a very good player, but I feel like the team they let him down. That Inter match,
more important moments.
Palmer was supposed to say
Yamal did everything right, but even get one chance where he creates for Lewandowski save. I don't know I tell that about the ball, but I just say it is not the complete.
Iconic moment.
But if you talk of
Lamine Yamal,
in big games,
moments.
I think Obama
if you are talking about number of iconic moments, like if we're to list the number of iconic moments, it's going to be Lamine Yamal.
No.
Why do you say that?
Of his wait, allow me land. Like I said, if you were to list the number of iconic moments, it will be Lamine Yamal because of his age. Him being the youngest to do this.
I'm not going to count those iconic moments.
They are all iconic moments.
In achievements based on age, he's young. But if
that's why I said if you were to list,
but you don't watch Palmer on a normal cool evening. Like
for finals,
goals for first half for Premier League against Brighton. He scored free kick, he scored penalty, he scored finesse. Like he scored everything. 4 goals first half. The youngest player ever for Premier League history. Get 4 hat-trick for Chelsea. Bro, like I think that's the most for a Chelsea player.
It's a better goal scorer.
And in the big games,
Lamine Yamal scored.
Bro scored 2 low driven against the best goalkeeper in the world. Like
Yamal
is
imagine comparing it an 18-year-old to a 23-year-old. You know that he's very good.
Okay.
Now very good player, but I feel like a team they let him down. Yamal they play ball, but you know if you do everything as small boy. See the match wey dey ball for Inter match now they still lose. How they got it lose? Because your team is not fit complete the job for you. So I just feel like Palmer just edge am because of the big games and successes.
Okay, shooting,
Come on, no.
Palmer is a better goal scorer.
dribble,
I don't think there's anybody. I don't think there's anybody that dribbles better than
In the
him.
world now, nobody.
There's nobody that dribbles better than
You know how
him.
many successful take-ons? The only person
Nobody.
they follow him and
Doku.
Adoku.
I passes Doku more than
very
Messi.
far. But
who is more skillful?
Yamal,
Yamal,
Yamal
no.
is good.
Yamal.
If I'm dribbling all those aspects, Yamal,
Set piece.
Palmer.
Yamal. Okay, now let's go back to Bruno Fernandes and Ozil. Passing.
Ozil for me. That Ozil bounce. That
Passing,
Ozil bounce.
Ozil, yeah.
In tight spaces.
Shooting.
Bruno Fernandes.
Long passes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Short passes.
Ozil.
I just
I would say
say
Ozil. Ozil is a
just
very
because
good
I don't really.
player. Like he knows how to
really-
play.
Yeah.
I would say Ozil.
Arsenal is coming this week.
Yeah, I would say Ozil.
Build up from Ozil, so Ozil from
Set piece.
Bruno
Bruno
Fernandes.
Fernandes.
Speed.
Bruno Fernandes. I don't
I
think
think Bruno Fernandes.
Defensive attributes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Ozil the man self. I never see Ozil mark before.
So overall, who is the best creator for you?
I think Bruno Fernandes is the best creator. Since the Premier League, I don't think anybody don't create more chances than him. I say they play for my.
So who is the best creator between the two for you?
No, I'm a La Liga person. I watched a lot of Ozil. That's why.
But you watched a lot of.
I watched a lot of Bruno.
Ozil
But
self,
there are some
that too
things that
sharp.
Ozil used to do on the ball that, nah, like that Ozil bounce.
Ozil just get swag. Like Ozil
Like,
just
he started
get
package himself well.
sharp vibe when they really. But like if Bruno Fernandes is always serious, like as just look, he just want to give you the pass. Ozil if you just do one kind of sexy pass, you get. So they more fine to watch. Like they fun to watch. They're very talented and skillful player. So, but now Bruno the better player for me.
Important goals.
Not really watching.
Important goals, Bruno.
Only finals.
Goals that matters. You know, important goals not really missing the only final. Now. If they struggle in fight relegation, the package for us. Bruno just score important goals now. Don't score. I don't know, Sha. Ozil if he does the package, I don't still remember. I'm not really much of an Ozil fan.
Okay, like, for me, Ozil that time when he did Arsenal, I think he had more iconic moments with Real Madrid. All those classical assists. You get all those guys involved.
He had some moments in Arsenal.
So, but Arsenal did not really play too many important games. Those times, they fight for top 4. See the time when they still go meet Chelsea for final, which Chelsea beat them whether na 4.
They won FA Cup.
Yes, they won
Just
FA Cup.
beat them 4-1 for final.
So they don't have too many iconic moments like you get.
And we might too for final. Not use that one to join.
No, let me say, I want to judge, but I just say for Arsenal, he struggled and it was not really do him like the way Bruno did do him. Like, Arsenal not struggle, reach the way he struggle. And Bruno still shine. And you were 15th.
Bruno, they drop numbers of people we're supposed to
like, the kind of numbers where they drop, you say the club is successful, all this kind of thing, but they just not only him to do the job.
Okay, and if we continue to talk, we're not going to come up for this place, and that is it for Talk Football Monday. If you love football, you love Softball Media. And if you love Softball Media, you keep coming back here.
See you again next time, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification button so you can watch all our videos immediately we drop them. Thank you.